Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jason Harmon. I'm a Dekalb and Asgrow agronomist in Northwest Indiana. Out here at a field day with Co-Alliance sellers. We're talking about some new products that we have, and then also how this year's progressing. One topic that I addressed at one of our field days and then brought up today is where we are currently with GDU accumulation and overall where this plant and corn is at physiologically. So here's a prime example. This is the same hybrid, two different ears, pulled in the same field, but this one, as you can see, is smaller kernel depth and a little bit more mature. We're seeing a 3/4 milk line on this product. It's 107 day versus over here where we're actually seeing it only a 1/4 milk line planted the same day. But the big thing is this is in a tough area where the water was not adequate, and then thus nutrition was low, especially nitrogen, versus over here where we did have some water holding capacity and we're able to get the fertility we need. This is actually finishing out how 107 day planted when it was at I think June 5th was this plot is supposed to be finishing out. And we're going to actually have more time. We're going to get some more kernel depth, put more starch in here and get more yield potential versus over here where we're only about 10 to 14 days out from finishing the black layer. And once you black layer, there's no more transition of starch or nutrition into these kernels, and that's as big as they're going to get. So then our yield will be lower. So a big thing that I wanted to bring up today is as we're out looking at our corn, see where it's at. There's going to be a lot of variables in the field, and with that we need to make sure when we're harvesting, for storage capacity this fall, how this stuff gets put in our bins to carry over for next year. When you're bringing in stuff that's sitting at 15% versus stuff that's sitting at 22%, you're going to have a big realm when you're trying to dry. And then also with this, when you have this premature death, the stalk quality itself, it wants to finish these kernels out. That's what the plant does. So when it does that, it'll take everything it can from the stalk, mobilize it up to the kernels to finish them out, and that leaves our stalks wide open for all sorts of issues when it comes to stalk rots or even standability before harvest. So we can't let it sit out there. We got to go after it. Let's get this corn out of there, and let's try to have a successful harvest for 2019.